Hello there, Wanderums Warriors. How's everybody doing today? I know we haven't seen a video in a while, but today is Cheese Day, so it's no better time than to start a new unit and have a new video. Make sure you have your notes out and you're taking your notes. We're going to start Unit 12, Chapter 1. And I think some of this, actually maybe even most of this, is going to be a review, because today we're finding mean, median, and mode. And I know we've gone over this in morning work a few times, and you might have even done it in 4th grade. So I think it's just important that you make sure that you take good notes and you have your notes ready to show me. You should have them in a binder, and you should have them dated every day. That's why I put the date on here. So let's just jump right in. First, we're going to talk about mean. Now you see we have some numbers here. That's called our data. We have some data. It says the yearly salaries of 6 employees of the ABC company are listed below. Mr. Chowdhury makes $40,000 a year. Miss Gallipoli makes $40,000 a year. Mrs. Workman makes $40,000 a year. Mr. Cruz makes $50,000 a year. Mrs. Mention makes $75,000 a year. And Mr. Kapazi, that dude makes $100,000 a year. I don't know what he's doing, but he's making most of the money. Okay, when we find the mean, remember I said to you guys, when you find the mean, it's kind of like it's being mean because it's the one that you have to do the most work on. But it's still not hard to find the mean. Now actually, here's the definition of mean. Finding the mean is the same thing as finding the average. That's how teachers find grades. Like when you're finding mean, you're just trying to find one number that represents all the data. So for right here, it says to find the mean, you add the data up and divide by how many numbers there are. That's where it comes in. It's being the mean. So just remember, it's like mean, it's like average. It's like the same thing. Okay, so we got to add all the numbers up and then divide by how many there are, because we want one number that represents all the numbers. So I'm going to add them up over here. We got 40,000 plus 40,000 plus 40,000. Sound like a broken record here. Plus 50,000 plus 75,000. Look at how sloppy I wrote my 50,000. It looks like it says 56. Let me fix it. And then 100. Mr. Cruz, who's making the bank there. We got to add all these up. Also, guys, if you didn't take time to write this definition down, I want this definition in your notes, okay? And if you even want to pause it and you want to write the numbers down and add the numbers before you see me add them, that's a good idea also, to see if you get the same thing I do. Check your skills. We got all zeros, which is going to be a 0. All zeros is going to be a 0. 0. Then, I didn't line these up too good, but I can see 0, 5. This is going to be a 5. This 0 goes with a 7. 7 and 5 is 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 24. So I'm going to put a 4, carry my 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. So I get 345,000. All these people together equal 345,000. Then, by following the directions, I'm going to divide by how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got to take 345,000 and divide it by 6. I'm going to erase my work here. Make a bigger eraser, guy. You guys remember the other day when I was, "Thank you very much. Teaching math is Elvis Presley. Thank you. Elvis Presley. Thank you. That's all right, Mama." Let's see. Let's go back to 345,000. 345,000. And we got to divide that by, I believe it was 6. Thank you, Mama. I guess 6. 6 times 5 is 30. Subtract, you get a 4. Bring down the 5. 6 goes into 45. 7 times, which is 42. 45 minus 42 is 3. Bring down the 0. 6 goes into 30. 5 times is 30. You get 0. And then, really, you're just going to have 0, 0 here. Just going to bring your zeros over. So our mean, or our average salary for these 6 people is $57,500. Now, guys, I told you, if you want to pause it, you want to add them up yourself, you want to divide them before I divide them, that's the best thing to do. Because then, you know I make mistakes sometimes. I know on the last video I made, somebody said, you said 4 times 2 is 4, or you said 4 plus 2 is 8, or something like that. I do make mistakes. Because keep in mind, I'm being videotaped right now, and I don't know who in the world's listening to it, but if I make a mistake, actually, if I make a mistake, you come in and you tell me my mistake. The first person that tells me, I'll pay you a $100. How's that for a good deal? Okay, so let's just review this one a little bit. That's the mean. To find the mean, you find the average. You add up all the numbers and you divide by how many numbers there are. Okay, now the next one is the median. Now I remember telling you in class, the median is the middle number. It's just like the road. In South Florida we have palm trees in the median of the road. You know, traffic, you got traffic going one way here. Let's say, actually change that. Traffic will be going this way on this side. That's a little arrow to show you the flow of the traffic. Then you have a median, which is the middle part of the road. That's where you have palm trees. And then you have another lane of traffic on this side of the road. Okay, all that and my beautiful drawing, my ugly palm trees, just to show you that the median means the middle. So let's look at the definition. I want you to pause it here and I want you to write this definition down. The median is the middle number. To find the median, you put the numbers in order and then you cross out from the outside until you find the middle number. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. They have the numbers in order for us already. I like it like that. So we got 40,000, 40,000, 40,000, broken record again. All these commas are messing me up. Let me separate these with a dash. 40,000, another dash, 50,000, 75,000. That was nice. They already got them in order. And then Mr. Cruz, of course, who could take us all out for steak, 100,000. Okay, we have them in order. Now we cross out. Oh, it's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Oh, I like to be a little Irishman. Looking for my pot of gold, so I make a rainbow. There's one line. There's my second line. And I could do it up here too. Cross out. Cross out. And look at what happened. The middle was 2 numbers. I get double the amount in the middle. Whenever that happens, when you have 2 numbers, the best thing to do is to add them up. You got 50,000 plus 40,000, and you get 90,000, and divide them by 2, which will give you 45,000. So the middle is 45,000. And it makes sense because the middle between 40,000 and 50,000 is 45,000. Now sometimes, let's say if you had an odd number of numbers, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you would cross out, make your little rainbow, and you ended up with 1 number in the middle, 4, then that would be the median. But if you end up with 2 in the middle, add them up and divide by 2, and that'll give you the middle, or the median. Okay? So that's median. Then we have the easiest one, the mode. Mode rhymes with most. The mode is the number that occurs the most. So here's the definition. Pause it and write the definition down. The mode is the number that occurs the most in a set of data, or data, or data, or data, whatever. To find this, you just see which number occurs most often. Now we're looking right here at these numbers. We see 40,000 happens 3 times, 50,000 only happens once, 75,000 only happens once, and the rich dude, Mr. Capazzi, he only happens once. So these 3 are going to be the mode because they occur the most. Okay? And that's pretty much it. I mean, that's finding mean, finding median, and finding mode. If you want to practice, you can go on AAAmath.com and you can look up 5th grade math and you can practice mean, median, and mode. Make sure you have your notes. Tomorrow when you come to class, you're going to do your homework. So this was our classwork. That's the end of the lesson. Thank you very much for listening to the whole lesson. And have a good night. See you guys tomorrow. Now, one thing I want to say too is people have been saying that the video doesn't work. Well, if I say it here, obviously it's not going to matter because the video doesn't work. You can't hear this, so why waste my time? If you have any problems with any of the videos, just make sure you email me and we can get them fixed. Thank you. Signing off, Wandrums Warriors.